DoorDash Direct Card. This is what DoorDashers get to get paid instantly when we DoorDash. Like the second we log out, we automatically get paid per order, and at least that's the way I got it set up. I don't get paid by the week. I actually get paid by the order, and as soon as I log out, well, I get paid. The coolest thing about this card is I've gotten away with just about everything. I mean, if I need gas all of a sudden, I log out, I got money automatically on a card. It's available right then and there. And over the last, I don't know, 3 years, this has paid a lot of bills, started a lot of subscriptions, paid for food. It's actually paid my mortgage. This card is a pretty important, pretty important card in my life. See that chip? It broke. This has been hell. It broke about a month and a half ago. And since we're pretty active around here and we're always doing the cash daily expense on this particular job, like I pull out $80, I'm using it that day. Some of it gets put back, some of it gets used. I let DoorDash pay for my job. It pays for my gas. I use this card to get gas, but I've often used it for other things. Until, well, the chip broke. If you don't know this, if you have a card and if the chip breaks, when you send it to the terminal, more than half the time, after sending it through the third time, it will let you use the magnet. The magnet is basically a default in its own ways. It's kind of like an unwritten law. I haven't seen much of it online, but I do know if I do go up to a terminal and if I send this card in 3 times and if it still doesn't pick up because, well, the chip is broke, it'll say, use the magnet. Well, there's some places that won't let you do this. And this actually has not been easy. It hasn't been easy to live with. I've had issues with this. I'm having the problems with the ATMs. Another thing that you won't hear about often, but if your chip doesn't work on certain ATMs, it'll tell you that your financial institution declined it. It acts like you don't have the money there. They do that because some ATMs, as I've researched, because, well, I wanted to get an ATM myself, some of them's got it fixed where if the chip doesn't work, it's just not going to pay out. But some ATMs, very few ATMs, will actually pick up on the magnet, which makes it valid. This is a valid card. It's just a broken one. Yesterday, I finally took the leap. I requested a new one. 10 business days. This is a lot better than what they had last year, which was 6 weeks. So for the next 10 business days, I got to find my way around this. This also includes me going to the bank yesterday and actually getting a virtual card from DoorDash Direct, which is going to help out somewhat. But you got to remember, I use this card for gas. I use this card for everything. I already put some money in my bank, and I got money sitting there already. So I am going to attempt to, I don't know, pretty much live off my bank card until I get my new DoorDash Direct card. But the 2 hints I told you, I hope you use. Remember, if yours break, it's going to be hell, but the magnet will still work. So keep that in mind when you're out there with a broken card. And number 2, if it does say decline, it's not really declining it, just that particular ATM. If you go around and you search for other ATMs, if you do have the time, money, and gas, you might find an ATM that will still accept it because it still will read your information off the magnet. So, oh my gosh, wish me luck over the next 10 business days because it's going to be somewhat rough. I'm going to get out on the norm. That's my biggest problem. I'm used to being comfortable enough just pulling this out and getting gas. But now I got to take a couple of extra steps. So wish me well. And I don't know, with those 2 things that I told you about, I hope this helps you because I don't think I've seen too many people talk about this. So just here to help. God's Pirate, signing out.